Deputy Harris? Darrell Booth. Hope you like flying. I never flew a fugitive before.
Government witness, not a fugitive.
Ready to go?
Is it always this bumpy?
You get used to it.
Flicked. Welcome to Flick the Script Podcast. This is episode 15. My name is Derek Mitchell. Hope everyone is having a great evening or a great day, depending on when you're listening. Shout out to all the new listeners. Shout out to all the old listeners. Once again, I appreciate you all for being here. Just want to go ahead and say, just when you get a chance, if you're on social media, go ahead and, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Go ahead and follow on Instagram, follow on Facebook, pretty much all over social media at the moment, on all the platforms. So when you get a chance, go ahead and like, share, subscribe, follow, etc., etc. Go ahead and do that when you get a chance. That's much appreciated as well. Let's go ahead and get started. What movie are we going to talk about today? Today we're going to talk about the movie Flight Risk. Flight Risk is the latest movie that I've seen, and it was an interesting one, a very interesting movie. As far as the duration on the movie, we got 1 hour and 31 minutes. Directed by Mel Gibson. Got Mel Gibson directing. Starring Mark Wahlberg, Michelle Dockery, Topher Grace, and of course many other talented actors and actresses as well. Now let's go ahead and get to it. What is Flight Risk about? Flight Risk is basically about a U.S. Marshal who boards onto a small plane, transferring a witness who, somebody who witnessed a very, very serious crime. This U.S. Marshal, she has to transfer him, to be prosecuted, and they're flying over the Alaskan wilderness on this small plane. But the thing is, the U.S. Marshal isn't flying this plane. There's a pilot flying this plane. And the twist and turn comes about when this pilot isn't who he says he is. It turns out he's not the person he says he is. He gives false information at the very beginning, is not who he is. And as they're on this plane, a lot of action takes place, a lot of intense things happen, and it just doesn't go well. So I don't want to give too much, because this movie is it's a short movie, and it's like it just takes place on one setting. It's like it doesn't really have too many settings for this one, and I don't want to spoil it for you guys too much, so that's why I don't want to say too much about it. Pretty much what I've told you already. That's the gist of the movie, and it's an okay movie. I would say it's okay. I wouldn't say it's bad, but it's not a good movie. It's not, oh my God, I got to go back and see it. You know what I mean? But it wasn't horrible. It wasn't trash. I will say with Mark Wahlberg, with his acting, he's a great actor. He definitely knows how to make scenes more intense with the other actors and actresses. So he definitely does his thing with that. But the thing is, what I noticed about Mark Wahlberg is that he seems to always play Mark Wahlberg in every movie. He always seems to play the same type of character in every movie. It'll be good to see him play something different. Maybe expand his skill set a little bit. And again, with this one, with Flight Risk, you get Mark Wahlberg. But again, it wasn't bad acting. He did a great job. Topher Grace, I've recognized him from the show, That 70s Show. He's in it. He does a great job. His acting is on point. He's the comic relief in the movie. He makes a lot of humorous one-liners, and he plays the witness in the movie. and he does a great job overall as acting. And like I said, if you want to look for a movie that has some action, this is worth checking out as far as the action part of it. It felt like when I was in the movie theater, it felt like it just went by really fast with this movie. I don't, for some reason, it felt like it just went by really quick, and it's like I was like, okay, that's it, huh? That's how it left me feeling with this one. But it has some action in it. It has like I said, twists and turns. If you're looking for a movie that has some suspense in it, Flight Risk is worth checking out. If I had to go ahead and rate this one on the scale from 1 to 10, I'm going to go ahead and give it a 4. I give it a strong 4. It's pretty much almost at the 5, but I got to give it a 4. Just because I feel like this movie should have provided a little more, and it should have been a little more in depth with the story. But again, if you're looking for action, go check out Flight Risk. This is Flick the Script, episode 15. My name is Derek Mitchell. Once again, go ahead and stay tuned for the next episode, number 16. We're going to be talking about the movie Companion. So look out for that. Look forward to that. I will see you then. Have a good one.